General Hospital spoilers revealed that Curtis woke up with paralyzed legs, and the assassin's bullet hit Curtis's spine, so it's affected his health a lot. Despite having regained his life, Curtis is still very sad with this condition, and Curtis is a martial artist, and that's what he loves. If he was paralyzed in both legs, would be the end of his career. Curtis is even the breadwinner of the family. He has always been a strong man who protects people in dangerous situations. But if he's paralyzed, he can't do it anymore. A hero who once went to the Greenland withdrew to rescue hostages like Curtis is now staying in place. This is a very harsh reality for Curtis. What kind of life will Curtis have in the future? Will he still be as strong and full of life as before? Or does Curtis have to learn to accept it? Curtis also didn't dare face Portia simply because he didn't want to burden her. Portia would certainly volunteer to take care of Curtis, but the more she did, the more guilty he felt. Curtis himself had made this mess, and he didn't want Portia to suffer with him. Portia is young, and she has a bright future ahead of her, so Curtis wants a divorce from Portia right now. He will let her be free and have nothing to do with him anymore. But Portia didn't accept Curtis' decision, and she didn't want to have to leave her husband in the most difficult times. Curtis must be in a very bad mood right now without Portia by his side. He would be even more lonely. Portia understood Curtis, and she knew he was thinking for her. But Portia will persistently convince Curtis to open up to life. And the fact that he is paralyzed will never change, and Portia wants Curtis to accept that and live in a more positive direction. But Curtis is taking more negative actions than Portia thought, and he couldn't get his life back on track. Despite Portia's advice a lot, Curtis thought in a bad way, and Curtis drowned in alcohol because he thought he was a failure right now, when he couldn't do anything. While this was an unfortunate accident and Curtis accidentally became a victim, Portia and Trina are both very worried about Curtis. They and their friends wanted to comfort Curtis and encourage him to overcome this event. But Curtis is really depressed, and it's important that Curtis himself has the will to live so that people can help him. After all, Curtis is drunk all day, so he didn't know how to advise him. Is there a miracle for Curtis? Portia and Trina will still be persistent in encouraging Curtis, but will their efforts be of any use?